Okay, done.
All right, time for the daily recap. Yo, 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 John in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're here again.
Awesome. Did you hear the new music intro today? Did you hear it?
No, I didn't get to hear it.
Oh, didn't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, didn't hear it. Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can.
It's a copyright right there. Copyright infringement right there.
Good grief.
That's what you did. Copyright infringement.
No. Oh, man. I thought it was going. Wasn't going, huh?
No, it wasn't going anywhere.
Creating your first video? You should start with the music. Go to artlist.io and get high quality music and sound effects for any type of video you want.
So could you hear that?
I heard that. That wasn't no music though.
Huh?
That wasn't no music though.
No, that was an ad. That was an ad. Here we go.
Welcome aboard. Activate.
Woo! What a day. What a day, John. What a day.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
am telling you what, man. That song right there don't get you pumped up.
You got
All
me-
aboard. All aboard, let me tell you.
Got me jumping on my seat, dog.
Oh, man.
Hot.
All right, let's get into the day, man. What a damn day.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start off with the daily, because the daily is where our secrets are at. And the market keeps hiding these secrets.
Whoa. Don't be giving all of our secrets now.
I know. So, like we were talking about the other day, we still need one of these big green days. One of these big green days is due to come.
Yep.
Due to come.
Called it, didn't we?
Yeah, we kind of.
Deja vu.
We called it.
Called it again.
So yesterday into the close, what did we have? We had a holding of the 200 EMA on the daily. I told everybody not to short 39.50. 39.50 all day was a buy and a sell on the pops. Sell on the pops. I think we were selling the pops. We sold up there. New York sold up there. And at the end of the day, they bought it up. They secured 200 EMA. Going into Asia. Let's go down to the lower time frame. Well, let's look at this. We really got that big green day right there. And we literally swept the low of this day right here. Well, we hit the low. We didn't sweep it. So we hit this low down here and we bounced right back up. All right. And we're above half back again. And we're above the half back on the weekly. So we're still holding tight where we're at. And we're right back at the monthly half back from prior month. And our low of the month. Low of the month. Remember. Low of the month. Now projected, if we hold that low, we're gonna go up here. But that is still projected. As of now, we trade what the market is doing. We do not anticipate moves. We literally wait and stay patient and snipe them. So let's go down to a small time frame. Let's go with 30 minute and let's put some charts on here. Let's go. Here goes a 30-minute chart last night. Let's see what happens. So here goes the 200 EMA being held into the close. They held it. Held it right here, popped back up. Into Asia, we had a nice pull up. It was a nice pull up. It was a buy at the open. Into clock, like we say, they sold it. Now, when they sell it, this is just the opportunity to get in there. So into clock, we come up here, we reject halfback, and with clock, we knew it. We saw it right here in this candle. We saw it in this candle. And from there, you got nothing for paid. I think Roxy, she played it last night up and she played it down. She didn't get the whole move. Neither did I, but I got myself some 5 points here and 5 points here, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I think I got 30 points. I posted in the chat on the chart. I think a little over 30 points. Closed it out before midnight. So
I go to sleep, and midnight is going to just continue a trend or change the direction. But the trend was down. The overall trend in New York was down. The only thing that was holding them up is the 200 EMA. The 200 EMA on a chart on a daily, right? So if you really look at the chart, when London closed, they were probably taking options, thinking that we're going to get this big bounce off the EMA. We're not going to break it.
Yep, New York options. Yep.
At the end of the day, New York, everybody was like, we're holding EMA. London's holding. We're good. What happens after?
Oh, yeah. They counting their money.
Yep. What happens afterward? If the market didn't want to pay them, guess what? They didn't pay them. These guys right here wanted to get paid.
Yep. They were shooting for up here.
Yep. Market didn't want to pay them.
Said, ha.
Took their money.
Ha.
And then they did them really dirty, especially Asia. I mean, especially London. Because if you look, if they bought the upside of this, right? And remember, London opens and closes. So if they took over daily options, their market open right here, and they're under right now. And at their close, they were under. So if they bought up here, they were down here, and they lost. So options plays got crushed.
Yep. So I bet what they did. Guess what they did?
Yeah.
I bet they flipped. I bet they bought calls.
And if they didn't, all they did was squeeze them out. All they did was squeeze them out. And I knew that squeeze was coming because of this scenario. Off a place of resistance. I said, wait for London's closure and you can get a good play. And that was the squeeze. Everybody at the open, our setup said, this is a long. Everything I told you was long. It came back down, touched an important number here, and we went right back up to 200 EMA. And we started to consolidate here.
Yep.
London's closed. London's closed, said bye. You got your target. And then 1300 candle came and it was just lights out. Nobody should have been shorting this.
Nope. And we talked about it in the room. And we had questions. How did I know the turn was coming? And I tried to tell them that, hey, we had high, we had low, we had halfback sweeps to the downside. But what happened right here? We didn't get it. We got a low high halfback. Now we've switched direction. All right.
Again right here.
So, but what I want to note is, this is what I want to note. We took out this short-term low first, right? We have to wait to take out a high. Right here's the high. Right here's the low. What do we got to have? We got to have a retest of that low right here.
Right here.
Because we had a shift, retest. We made it. We took out the high again. That's confirmation.
And then went down
line.
Yep.
Clock. Oh man, what a beautiful trade today. Did we not call it? I called it in the room.
And there was no
46.
There was no fight. There was no fight.
No fight. Towed the room. 46. Even total. Key 46. 46 was the turn.
Yeah, there was no fight in it. And then the scenario of it was the fact that everybody was probably shorting that 200. Since we were under, they were definitely going to squeeze them, especially since London got used the other day. They got abused from that.
Shoot, you, John, you was calling for the squeeze down here.
Yeah.
We already seen it. We already knew what was coming. Already seen it.
The chat were DMing. I said, this thing's about to take off. It's about to take off. Just wait for London's close. But I was early. I think I was here calling it. Oh, it's about to go. Because I saw London's close and I was like, oh, they got very bullish. And then when 1300 candle came, it was a wrap. This thing just, I mean, if you're already in London's close, you already knew this was happening. This was just, I mean, it was there. And we called a target for this and it kept going past target. It's probably one of those days that you leave a runner. And you probably get it. You
Yep.
know, today was that runner.
Today was the runner day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're gonna get the runner. You know, one day you know you're gonna get stopped.
But we had targets though. We had plenty of targets. We had 1445 candle targets. We had London closed halfback target, and then of course the ultimate was Area 51. So
and you gotta remember up here they play something funny when they were selling it. So we went right back to here.
Yep.
Remember I said this was a sell because of what it did up here. And these two prices, and I say, oh, it's probably gonna go up here. And it squeezed all the way up there. Right now, you know, this got a little out of range, so it's gonna pull back. It could possibly pull back to London's close. I don't think they'll let it go that far back, but you never know. It's going into a Friday.
Well, I mean, they could, because right there is London's close, so they can pull it back to there.
Yeah.
So,
but
we got targets. We got targets. Targets.
Anyway, everybody should have been all right on.
Oh man, the room. Everybody should have got funded today.
Yeah, everybody should have got something. Today was the day. And if we take the range, you could see it clearly that like around here in this time frame, and I posted on in the chat. In this time frame, we held the low. We popped above the low that was holding. We popped above London's open range, and we held it. And when they held here, when you see a sweep under, and then they held London's close range, you knew something was happening because it was literally not coming down after that. You were just like the top side was up here. It was a beautiful play there.
Yeah, beautiful day.
Yeah, it was easy. So
I mean, the whole market was from Asia to. I mean, I wasn't up for London, but I mean, it was beautiful day. Asia and London close was just for me was two awesome trades for me today.
Yeah, I dictated this play, and then I sold it. Well, I was selling. I didn't sell this. I got this long, and I sold here. I took 5 points here. I took not 5. This was like 3 points right here. It wasn't much. Here I did take 5 from this wick. And then in here, I was long to here on the way to work. And then I sold this down here because I was like, well, it's time to sell to go back to our halfback. And it literally did that. It was very easy day. And then here it was just a long. And I was like, well, this is gonna pay, and I took it to where I take it to, and I took it some more. I bought it here again, and I took it to 200, and I was literally done at this time. I was not looking for a sell in this, and I did sell here into London's close because I thought it was gonna roll over on the smaller time frame. It was 30 minutes. It looked like right here, this candle was literally coming this way on a smaller time frame. It was like rejecting here, and I closed it out, and I said, nope. They're going top side, and they went straight to the top side. It hit target instantly. So I took a little scratch. I got the target up here, and then I took this long here. This long was very quick because I already knew that this was happening. So I took profit, and then I got back in it. As soon as this candle started, it was just down, and then it just popped back up. On a small time frame, you can see it. It gave you some time to get in, but you had to be quick on it. Like literally. There was one candle straight up, and then the next candle you could probably take it again. But you saw the indications of the squeeze happening. That's why, I was calling it early, but it was gonna happen, especially since it did this on a smaller time frame. It literally, let me show you that because it did get me. Because I was like, oh, I wanted to go down. I did want it to go down, but then I thought we weren't gonna break up. So I'm gonna show that right now. That's probably the last thing we'll show. Indication for tomorrow, we just got to set up. Right now, the market's open and it's pulling back.
Yeah, go ahead and do your setup right now for today,
after 15 minutes,
tonight, and tomorrow.
Do a setup for it.
Even though the market's already open.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Late time. So this is the time when I thought this candle right here was really coming down to like it was down here pushing. I said, well, we're breaking the low here on the thing, and we rejected the halfback. So I was like, oh, we're coming down, and then we'll probably hit the 151. But if we would have done that, we would never gone past the 200. So in that case, when it did this, I said, nah, this is doing what we think is gonna do exactly what it's gonna do. Took it back long in this candle, and then same candle, I closed it out, went long, and it hit target instantly. And then I went back in around here when it did this. and then poof, that thing was instant. It was good. It was a good day right here. Took a little scratch here, a little scratch. It didn't hurt me much, but this paid back, and then poof, this took off. You could have you just saw it in the Dom. You saw prices reacting. This hit quick. Like once I got in, it hit target. I didn't even have I didn't have an option to adjust or put another one up here or just it was just whatever you go in with, that's all you were getting. It hit, it pulled back, and I was like, I need to get in again. The fact that I held this halfback, does this, and it literally just popped at times. Literally just popped up. Like I got in it as soon as this candle was coming up because I saw all this. I said, oh, they're squeezing. It's above the 200. I said, they're about to squeeze this thing hard. And it literally hit my target instantly. I wasn't able to get another runner. I wish I did leave a runner. But it was a quick day, like right here. And then this play up here was easy. This play down was easy. The whole day was kind of easy, realistically. And we knew why this was going up and then coming back. It played out perfectly. You could literally set it up perfectly. I mean, you could literally go from box to box. Boom, boom, boom. And all these boxes mean something. All of them mean something. It's just what I use to see a bigger time frame. That's all it is. There's nothing big about it. If you set up, you'll be all right. So let's set up for tonight and into tomorrow. So we're gonna take our 11:30 candle, the lows after 11:30. So we got this low right here, and then we're gonna take our closing candles, which is the 1500 candle right here. And look where we're going back in.
Oh no, we're on the 30-minute chart right now.
Oh, I'm showing the wrong chart, Dobbs. That's the worst. The worst. Was it even the cursor working there? Nope, it wasn't. Anyway, here it goes right here. We got our setup right here. We're gonna set up our boxes and our fibs. Let's see where we lay at right now as it goes. Oh my God. So let's set up for Asia completely to make sure we know what we're doing.
Yes.
Let's just take the low side right now. Right there. And then you see at time, where were we? Everybody should already know that. At time we were out of place.
Yep, we're at the highs. We don't buy the highs.
No, you don't buy the highs.
We don't buy the highs, guys.
Keep going down, baby, at least.
We want to buy at discount.
Yeah. I mean, this
super sell.
Let's do this high side, and that's our setup, man. It's our playground for ages. So last night it broke the playground, but guess where it got back? It got back in the playground and went the other side.
Mm-hmm.
It did the same scenario both ends, and I'll show that in a little bit so you can see that that it was due to come back. It's always coming back. Right there we have the setup. We have run this close high, and we traded inside this box, a little bit out of place, into the close. And that's why we take this 1500 candle, and that's why we weren't short this, because they were just chasers are gonna chase.
Yep.
And you know,
FOMO, retail mentality.
We're in the play. We know what the market's doing. We're in the play. We got that chaser. That doesn't matter because it's a runner, not a chaser. You know what I mean? We're already in the play. We know what's happening down here.
For us, it's a runner.
Yeah, we know what's happening down here.
We're not chasing.
Know what could happen here? What could happen up here is this. This could
chasing
go up.
Creates bad habits.
Yep, this could go up and then.
Yep.
And then you'll be up here buying. And
you'll be like, "What happened? What happened?"
And 2 seconds later, you know, it's taking it from you, and you're like, "Well, why did they do that?" You don't teach that.
Nope.
Get in where you're supposed to, and then let that runner run. And I mean, today you got to go running. I mean, it was squeeze central today. So that's our fib right there. Let's go back to last night and see where these candles were at, so you can understand. I think a couple people called in the room that they were like, "We're going back to 151," and they saw it. I'm already done with the play. I'm already done for the day at that point. But I saw some people in the chat putting it. So that's good to see that. Once you start seeing it, then you start, oh, okay, I'm in tune with the market. That's what you want to be. As long as you're in tune with the market and you start realizing these things, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. All they're doing is playing a game up and down, up and down. We're only playing their game, you know, and their game is not a game to be played with like just randomly. Like we say, the market is not random. It is not random. So what they do is they play with it a lot. So, but the way we break down the market, you start to see what they're doing. And that kind of scenario will make you profitable. Remember, 90%, over 90% of traders fail. Yet we still prove day in and day out that you could trade this. And we don't ask for much because what do we say, Dobbs?
5 to 10 points is all we
5
need.
to 10 points. And you go on this chart and you tell me somewhere where our setup did not give you 5 to 10 points. Let's do it right here. I mean, here it didn't give you 5 to 10 points, but you got out with target, right? Right here, you got 5 to 10 points. You got way more than 5 to 10 points here.
Yep.
This was literally 5 to 10 points, okay? So let's do it here. I mean,
It's 10 points.
at time, even here, I think right here gave you 5 to 10 points down
Yep.
from what we peaked.
6 a.m. definitely gave you 10.
Right here, we know this time frame is important. This gave you 5 to 10 points, right?
Yep.
Okay. What we peaked right here, 5 to 10 points.
Yep.
7 a.m. at the high. 5 to 10.
Yep.
Okay, let's keep doing it. Right here, at the open, and most people are afraid of playing the open.
Yep. Well, where we at? We at halfback.
It ain't matter right here. This is 5 to 10 points. What we use work right here perfectly. If you waited a little bit, look, it's 9:30. It's 9. A lot of people can't play this open. You guys can. 5 to 10 points, right? Okay, let's continue going. I tell you, give me a time that you could trade, and I'll give you 5 to 10 points. I'll give you a play. Now, take all the scenarios we say, you know, this little setup right here. Take this, we're above Stingham line. We have target.
Yep.
I've been calling since, I don't know, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
You know, nobody believes it.
Keep an eye on it. Yep.
Yeah, keep an eye on this price, which is literally the same play as the prior day. Or, yeah, no, not the prior day, like 2 days ago. Same play. And look where we return right back up here. So they squeezed it all the way up there. So 5 to 10 points, 5 to 10 points. There's 3. Let's say 3. Let's not lie about it. So 5 to 10 points, 5 to 10 points, 5 to 10 points, 5 to 10 points. Let's say you just got 3 plays out of you. That's 15 points. Not saying to take ES. Take a mini at first, right? That is literally $75. $75 if you just trust the system.
Remember what I said, guys. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but if you made $50 a day and you had 20 accounts, 20 funded accounts, you made $50 a day, that's $20,000 a month.
20,000.
Let that sink in. Just with $50.
And look, take the scenario. We're still downtrending, right? So in your head, downtrending. Take every short signal from here. Even here, maybe, I mean, this is a little bit late because this happened above and then came down. This was planned. This was not regular. This isn't regular trading.
Nope.
This is when this goes, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna chase it, because you never know that this might come down here, hold here, and then pop back up like that. So you don't know that. So what do I tell you guys? I say, just wait. There's gonna be a play. I waited.
Wait for clock.
I waited for clock right here, and I told Dobbs, oh, I shorted right here. I shorted right there because the trend was down. Everything was down.
Right.
The way we show you how to get into the play. I mean, literally, I mean, this is half back of this candle. I had not even a point risk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm just risking above there.
I like zero risk. That was
like zero risk.
Yeah.
When I took that play, how much did it come up again?
I mean, that was instant too, because when you said you was in it, it done dropped as soon as you said it.
I put an order there and it got me.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. And I was like, well, I'm about to get 5 points. And that's when I put it in the chat. I put it, as I text Dobbs, I put it in the chat. I said, well, I got 5 or 10 points. I got it here. And then pulled back up. And I was like, well, I'm already done with the play. I'm going to sleep. Now, I think Roxy, you know, big shout out to Roxy. She only trades this area right here. And now she's learning Asia. And she is loving it, I think. You know, as you progress, you're going to get better at everything. But don't become addicted to it. You know, like trade it as you can. Like I said, I got my 5 or 10 points. If I would never got my 5 or 10 points, I would have just closed it out. A scenario where I did that was up here when I was like, yo, Dobbs, this big sell off over here. And I told Dobbs, I said, I'm shorting it. I was in 18. And it was the same play, literally the same play. And I'm like, yo, Dobbs, I'm at 18. And I told him, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to close it out. And literally, what was it like 2,300? I couldn't wait 30 more minutes, and the thing just rolled over. I was so mad today. Right here, right here. Look at the wick. No, I was here already. No, here. It was 16. It wasn't 18. And it was on the second. No, it wasn't there. It was up here. It was up here. It was into this hour right here. 16 or something. I was in here at 16. It hit the one, and I was in there. And if I would just waited, I went to sleep right before this candle dropped. And I was like, oh my God. I looked at midnight and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I would have hit target already. I would have hit target. I mean, that was easy. I mean, that's 8 points right there. It's the low target. And
yep.
But you know, it is where it is. At the end of the day, you're like, you know what?
Scratch. You learn from it.
Yeah.
That way you see it next time, then you know.
Because when I stay up like that, I usually wake up early. So if I stay up that late and I'm up at 3 a.m., you know, I'm usually up during this time. You see me post charts here, and I'm up at this time. How much time is that between? That's not much.
Right.
So I can't do it. I can't. And I'm trading during this time to this time. Driving.
Right. Yep.
And then when I get to work around 6, this area right here, I'm trading this play. Trading this play down or up, wherever it is at. So I mean, I got this play and I was trading this up. So it was a good day. It was a really good day. It's a simple day, easy setup. We don't pressure anything. We don't say take the plays. We show you how to get into these plays. We show you what the market is doing at time, not price.
Yep.
We have targets of price.
Yes.
But we do not trade price.
No.
Did you hear me say anything about, we're going 3,900? No, I never said that. I never said, we're going to 4,000 up here or whatever.
Targets.
Yeah, that's not a target for me. That's a price. The price is not important. They don't care what they do with this. Like I said, there's no value in this. This is just an illusion of what they want to make the market look like. And the value that you put on it is literally what they don't care about.
And they want you to put a value on it. Think about it.
Yeah, because what's the value of this price right here? Tell me what the value is.
That's a lot of value right there.
I just see a number. There is no value in what is trading at.
All this is really legalized crypto. Digital asset, because there's no value in these numbers. No value whatsoever.
Nope.
Other than the value that they put on it and said, hey, it's worth this much. What's the notional value on this thing now? On one ES contract, it's like over $100,000, ain't it?
Yeah. So they make it real expensive. So realistically, there's no value.
So basically, it's Bitcoin.
Yep. It's a
but legal.
Yeah. And remember, they say, the markets. This is the biggest point. When they go out and they say, the market's going down, we're in a bearish market, but the market continues to trade in the direction it's in. What does that make you? Who's lying to you? So you got to be careful what they say to you, what it's doing, and what it's actually doing. Because we see what it's actually doing. They're setting up for something that's not downward. They're setting up for something that's going to go upward. Even though interest rates and all this stuff, inflation and all that, it's cool. All them reports obviously represent the economy, but they do not represent this. And that's what they use to take money out of this, or take money from people, period. But
Yes.
it's not necessarily, like I said, a value out of it. Because if you take PE ratios and the way that it's valuated, we should be trading at 3,500 with interest rates and everything. But we are not trading at 3,500. We are literally 400 points above that. So if it had true value, we will be down there. And we've only seen 3,500 once this year. Not saying we're gonna not see it, that we're not gonna see it again. It's the fact that they can do whatever they want because they want to make money.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to.
And control all the
Same
money.
reason you guys are here.
Control all the money.
Yeah, it's the same reason you guys are here. You're gonna make money.
We're just a drop in the bucket of
it
the
doesn't matter.
whole overall
We're-
market, guys. We're not even a drop of a speck of a crumb.
Yeah, and all we're teaching you is how to make money the way they're making money. And it's all about patience. So when something moves up this crazy right here, like at the end of the day, what do you think they're thinking? We're gonna make money. That's all they're thinking. While other people are thinking this is gonna continue all the way up to the moon, they're thinking we're gonna make money, as much money as possible. And I tell you, like, it's really that easy. Some people think that is really more than what it is. And that's the problem. That everybody feeds you a dream of making 100,000 in a day,
Yep.
making $1 million on a trade, making 20,000.
Oh, we could if we jacked up our contract size and go for 5 to 10 points.
But that means that your risk is higher. We are not here feeding somebody that stuff.
We're not teaching you that.
We're not teaching you to be.
It's all about the play.
Undisciplined and be risk mindful. We're not even using your own capital. And if you could get money from other people paying this and you're splitting profit, guess what? You're not losing any money or using your money.
See, here's the thing. How do you get consistency? You get consistency by confidence. And how do you get confidence? By taking 5 to 10 points on the play. The rest don't matter. Get consistent by confidence. When you start, I'm telling you guys, you start snagging 5 points,
you know what?
Get a big smile on your on your face, and you do it again tomorrow. You do it again the next day, and you do it again the next day. You see the same play the next day. You're like, oh my God, how come I didn't see this before?
We gotta say big shout out to Tangleweb. Tangleweb was a basic, was in the basic package. He was having trouble making 5 or 10 points. We laid him down. We did the video for the elite group, and he upgraded. He was.
Oh yeah, we've had a few upgrades.
He was literally. He was in the basic. I said, "Oh, I can't have this in the room. I can't have somebody that isn't profitable." And I said, I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna do it with you live. I don't think we recorded a live part about it. And we told them exactly what the market was gonna do as it opened. I said, listen, we don't take a play until the market tells us something, because it's probably going to go up there and then it's going to roll over. And it did exactly that. It did exactly what we talked about. It literally did not hit the target that we said. And we said, if it doesn't hit up there and goes up there, it's going to roll over. And it did exactly that. And he upgraded and he was convinced. Now, to be convinced is one thing. You know, we could teach you this, but you have to fight your demons to become profitable. Everybody has to.
Yeah, you got to do the setup, guys.
I
even set it out. I set it out. I think today I was like, "Where, be sure you do homework." Somebody reached out to me by DM. I was like, "Well, you didn't do homework last night. Where's your homework?" I don't know that you're getting it if you don't do your homework.
Yeah, that's why we put that. We don't put it as homework. I mean, we say it's homework, but we want to see.
And the only way, listen, guys, it's a process. We do the same thing every day. You got to set up every day. You do not skip it. Set up every day.
like I show the yearly, but that yearly doesn't mean anything to me. That's just a reflection of what we're looking
We are day traders. They
We're day
change
traders.
range. They manipulate range. They manipulate price. There's different ranges each day. There's a reason why we set up every day.
The reason I show the yearly is to show you what they're doing, because I've been saying the same thing since, I don't know since when, but I've been saying the same thing what they're doing, and it's still probably going to happen. But do we care about that? No, we're day traders, and our setups, we haven't changed anything. There hasn't been any changes. Period. Everything that we do is consistent. There is no, oh yeah, we're just gonna jump in a trade. No, we don't do that. We wait for time. We wait for signals. We wait for plays to get in. If it doesn't look right, and if you aren't set up, and it doesn't go with the setup, guess what? Don't take the trade. You didn't have to take a trade at 1300. There was no entry like that. Yes, London's closed. You got a nice play. At the open, you got a nice play. 7 a.m. at the highs, you got a nice play. London open, you got a nice play. Last night at 1800, you had a nice play. 2100, you had a good play to the downside. Even 1 a.m., if you play that one, that was a good play to the downside still. Did you lose on any of those? No. So if you stay away from New York, cool. You had like 3 plays before New York, 3 or 4 plays. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays before New York. And then you had 1, 2, 3 plays in New York. So how many is that? 8 plays? Like 8 plays a day that you could possibly make money off? Yeah, that's pretty good. So 8 plays times 5 is 45 points. We don't ask you to get 45 points. We just say
Nope.
10 points a day. I'm sure there's somebody in there making, that's a senior trader that could do it. But if you're new to trading, start with one thing and make your way up. Take little baby steps and then start running. Because you'll start running fast after you take those baby steps. All you have to do is just take the baby steps. Once you get the baby step down, the running is easy. In fact, you'll be on a bike. So, I mean, we don't change anything up. Everything's the same. We tell people be careful of some reports. Some reports affect the market more than others, but it's cool. At the same time, we didn't have to be in a trade at 8:30 today. We already got 5 to 10 points. Already hit half back on the way down.
Yep.
Okay, Dobbs, that's about it. Covered
All right.
everything?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the disclaimer. We got to do the disclaimers. I forgot that. And while the disclaimer, instead of me reading it, I'm going to play a song while that's being showed. So other than that, I ain't got anything else.
That's about it. Let's call it a wrap. Do it again.
All righty. Remember, trading is very risky and most day traders lose money. All right, risk and disclosures.
Cause so many time passed by. Don't know why I'm losing my mind. Ego was so strong inside. At this point I just live the lie. I just live the lie. I wish I could tell you why. I wish I could feel you again, but I know it's too late, and I know you're away. There's a chance to apologize. No, no, no. It's a goodbye, just a goodbye. Forever and ever, you never come back. Just a goodbye, forever goodbye. I sit in my ride, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I sit in my so many time passed by. I saw you last time. This is my last ride. I wish we're gonna see us on the other side.